Before we sat down to start thinking of ideas on how to improve the Queen Victoria Market, we had to firstly understand what the Queen Victoria Market actually is and what it represents. While looking for issues that needed fixing, we actually found out it's actually pretty special. The Queen Victoria Market is much more than just a market. It's a cultural centre, an entertainment complex and a tourist attraction which hinges off Melbourne CBD. Ironically, we found out one of its flaws, the temporary and adaptive nature of the Queen Victoria Market, has actually helped create its unique identity that people have grown to love. While we believe our proposal has to maintain this adaptive nature, it had to be improved as the existing conditions cannot keep up with the demands of a modern market. Our key objectives identified are to improve the spatial program to increase the efficiency of the space while keeping the market's current identity, to further activate the site for a broader range of activities for all kinds of visitors, to create a space which will become the central heart of the market site, and to create unique connections physically and visually to the Queen Victoria Market site. Currently, the Queen Victoria Market is surrounded by major roads, which makes access into the site problematic for pedestrians. Further to this, vehicle access is also an issue as the site's surrounding roads, Franklin Street in particular, are not efficient enough in directing vehicles into the site. The intersecting roads currently segregate the Queen Victoria Market site into three quarters: the upper market, the lower market, and the Munro site. This separation causes an undesirable impression on visitors. We have come up with three primary concepts that we believe will greatly improve the market experience. Firstly, New Franklin Street will directly connect two of the existing roundabouts, creating a simple road system for vehicles to access the Queen Victoria Market. The existing intersecting roads will be removed, creating a pedestrian-only site. This will create an opportunity to introduce the market cross, which will become the heart of the new market experience and connect to the market as a whole. Our third primary concept will be the market link, which will take advantage of the adjoining park and create a unique connection to the Queen Victoria Market. The link will also serve as its own unique market experience from an elevated platform. As mentioned earlier, the existing market experience is already special, so we felt it is important to retain the key existing elements which will pay tribute to the market's history. With this in mind, we have rearranged the program to improve the efficiency of the markets. The temporary markets will retain their location. The fruit and vegetable markets have been joined into one location. Permanent storage has been added to save the reliance of vehicles serving the temporary markets. A mix of permanent and temporary street food vendors, offices, meat and dairy hall remains. Cafes will be introduced and activate the rear laneways, and a plant nursery will take use of the existing terraces. Improving the market, we've added elements which will activate and improve the site. Adding much needed permanent storage and service areas, retail, childcare zone, improvements to the car parking, green areas, hotels, antique markets, a museum, restaurants, and public space with the market cross. The elevated link will also add to the Queen Victoria Market experience with the following features: high-end restaurants, art studio and an art gallery, rooftop cinema with a view, retail, bicycle hire and a workshop, and office spaces. While the proposed Queen Victoria Market link will have its obvious benefits for connecting key spaces, another value it provides is its outlook views and unique visual relationships it creates with spaces below. The link will not only connect the adjoining park to the Queen Victoria Market, but also make transitions between the multi-level car park and the Queen Victoria Market easier. While the visual connection between the link and the market cross will be a key strength, users will also have the opportunity to see the historical Queen Victoria Market sheds from a totally new perspective. We believe this will appropriately celebrate the rich heritage of the Queen Victoria market. Interesting relationships will also be formed between existing and proposed elements. And again, the journey between the link and the market cross will create a defining experience for visitors.